No, it wasn't a false alarm. Don't joke around. I'm serious about this. It was happening. Get out of my courtroom. Find his supervisor. Jesus Christ. Sick and tired of this today.
It was local attorney James Stafford that sent an email over to Judge Nathan Milliron saying he should apologize for how he treated that IT staffer.
Judge Milliron was once sued by his client.
Put it like this, I would not hire Nathan Milliron to mow my lawn. I had figured that he was never going to get elected to anything, and this was just kind of a hobby for him or something, running for office. But I was wrong.
Never underestimate the ability to fail upwards in this here United States, sir. Yo, I'm Justin FREAKIN. Right-wingers keep trying to mock me for my sub and view count on YouTube, so I guess I'll be a good content creator and do what the algorithm gods demand and tell you to like the video. Yeah. Or dislike it for all I care. I know I'm not a very likable personality. But if you do enjoy the vibes around here, be a good subby and seduce that subscribe button. And if you want to find out what that news be doing Sunday through Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific on the Troll Patrol Live, then be sure to hit that bell the way I would hit the bong. Last week you may have seen a video go viral of a judge. He had an IT worker come into his courtroom, but a lawyer wrote a letter to the judge, and this asshole judge decided to demand that the lawyer appear in his courtroom. The bar is getting involved. It's a whole ordeal now, and apparently this man had complaints on him in the past.
Don't joke around. I'm serious about this. It was happening. Again.
I understand. I'm just saying I can't see it, sir.
We're good. Thank you. Get out of my courtroom.
All right, so you probably saw that video on social media. Harris County Judge Nathan Milliron raising his voice at an IT who's fixing his computer audio. And tonight, that very same judge is getting more attention. Thanks for joining us. I'm Stefania Jimenez. Keith Garvin has the night off. Tonight, KPRC2 News has uncovered court documents showing that Judge Milliron was once sued by his client. Those documents detail Judge Nathan Milliron's time as a defense attorney in a case that later turned into a class action. His client claimed that Milliron's actions cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars. And only on 2 Tonight, reporter Jaewon Jung spoke with the attorney in that case. Jaewon joins us live now with why he believes that Milliron is not fit for the bench.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
Yeah, that's right, Stefania. We know that Judge Milliron presides here at the 215th District Court. Well, tonight I spoke with an attorney who tells me that he knew him before his time on the bench, and what he saw then raises some serious questions now.
Don't joke around. I'm serious about this. It was happening. Again.
I understand. I'm just saying I can't see it, sir.
We're good. Thank you. Get out of my courtroom.
Harris County Civil Court Judge Nathan Milliron.
Yeah, this asshole just yelled at a worker who did his job properly. This judge just doesn't know how to use technology.
Has been going viral for videos showing tense moments inside his courtroom.
It was pretty apparent to us he didn't know what he was doing.
But before his time on the bench, attorney Benjamin Gubernick tells me he faced Milliron in court when the now judge was a defense attorney for a mortgage loan company called Gregory Funding.
Milliron was just not telling them what was going on in this case.
So here's how it started. In 2017, a Houston man sued Gregory Funding, accusing the company of violating federal consumer protection laws. Gregory Funding hired the firm Hughes Waters Askanese, or HWA, to represent them, with Milliron as the primary attorney on the case. Gubernick got involved as an attorney who helped to turn the case into a class action, but tells me Milliron was not responsive.
Every time we talked to Milliron, the story we got was, my client's not really that concerned about this.
According to court documents, the opposing attorneys weren't the only ones left in the dark. Gregory Funding fired Milliron and HWA and hired another firm. Then in 2021, the company sued Milliron and HWA for malpractice and negligence. The lawsuit claims Milliron lied to his client, telling them the case was not being actively pursued, when in reality it had already become a class action. Gregory Funding says they didn't learn that until more than a year later.
Wow. Blindsided us when we found that out.
The lawsuit also claims the mishandling of the case led to about $20,000 in sanctions and more than $300,000 in new legal fees.
Put it like this, I would not hire Nathan Milliron to mow my lawn.
The case was later settled for an undisclosed amount.
What did you think when he ran and then was elected as a judge?
I had figured that he was never going to get elected to anything, and this was just kind of a hobby for him or something, running for office. But I was wrong.
Never underestimate the ability to fail upwards in this here United States, sir.
I was wrong.
You sure were.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I tried calling Milliron and also left an email to get his side of the story.
What would be your message to Mr. Milliron?
Maybe take a long look in the mirror and ask yourself if this is really a job that you should be doing.
Yeah, you saw me try to get in touch with Judge Milliron today. I still have not heard back from him. I also reached out to his last firm, HWA, and have not heard back from them either. We're live in downtown Houston tonight. Jae-Wan Jung, KPRC 2 News.
Now, the Harris County Bar is apparently going to appear on behalf of the lawyer that this judge has ordered to come to his courtroom, who I do not believe even practices in the jurisdiction.
Well, you've likely seen the video that shows a Harris County civil court judge in a tense exchange with an IT staff member.
Happening this morning, a local attorney who told the judge that he should apologize has been ordered to appear in his courtroom. ABC 13's Courtney Carpenter is live this morning outside the civil courthouse with the latest on this one. Courtney, so much talk about it.
There really has been, Samika. Good morning to you. It was local attorney James Stafford that sent an email over to Judge Nathan Milliron saying he should apologize for how he treated that IT staffer. Here's a clip of that interaction that happened last month.
No, it wasn't a false alarm. Don't joke around. I'm serious about this. It was happening. Get out of my courtroom. Find his supervisor. Jesus Christ. Sick and tired of this today.
After Stafford sent the email, Judge Milliron ordered him to appear in his courtroom today. Stafford's made it clear he does not plan to attend, but members of the Harris County Criminal Lawyers Association do plan to be in the judge's court this morning. They say to observe proceedings and make sure no illegal action is taken against Stafford. Stafford spoke to Inside Edition last week about the ordeal.
As an officer of the court, I will always obey a lawful order.
Judge Milliron has been on the bench since January of last year. He has not responded to our request for comment. Now, members of HCCLA say they plan to be up in his courtroom starting at 8 o'clock this morning. We'll let you know what happens. Reporting live downtown, Courtney Carpenter, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
Yeah, I'm doing my best to get the update. That was this morning. So the attorney who criticized judge over viral video doesn't appear. A scheduled court hearing passed without incident on Thursday morning after Judge Nathan Milliron had ordered a prominent Houston attorney to appear in court for comments he made about a viral video of Milliron berating a Harris County employee. The Houston attorney, James Stafford, did not appear in Milliron's downtown courtroom as scheduled Thursday as reporters and other Houston area attorneys packed into a small gallery. Although Milliron reportedly appeared briefly on the bench for an unrelated hearing, he did not call Stafford's name or take any actions against him. This is according to the Harris County Criminal Lawyers Association. So they called this bluff, and he backed down. That's what happened.
Like one hit and hit one back. One more click, but we hit the set an alert when that shit goes live. Social fucking support and hit subscribe. Light one up and take a hit. He does no harm, but he takes no shit. He's the last one standing when the ship is sinking. Let's take another rip for Justin Freakin.
Light one up. Tip one back. I'm Justin Freakin.
Not high enough for this shit.